All praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Rakakadash.
All right, shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother, Mr. LJ, coming to you again with another live from the headlines of Great Babylon and around the world. And today I'm bringing to you this here, reparations, the answer to America's historic racial gap. And this is based on what Esau and his allies of coons perceive to be the answer to the salvation of so-called blacks and Native American and Latinos in this nation, in specifically the blacks in this country. And you're going to see as I play this video, they talk about generational wealth and the things that they are planning on doing, or what they consider to be the answer to get this cohesiveness in here. Because as we know right now, this is supposed to be Emancipation Month, known as Juneteenth. But before we get into that, I'm going to go into the book of Mark, chapter 13, starting with verse 28. And it says, this is from Yahushua himself. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When her branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, ye know the summer is near. And you can see out here right now, you have the apostle of Great Millstone, the brothers all the way down to the ones who are starting to put videos up and getting out there and waking up the hopefully lack out there now, branching out wide via the internet and also on the street physically. Okay, continuing. So ye in like manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, that this generation shall not pass till all these things be done. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye not know when the time is. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. And that is what we are doing. Each of us have different traits, different ways in how we bring out the truth in the scripture, in waking up the hopefully lack. And this is what we are commanded to do. Okay, toil day in and out. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not know when the master of the house cometh, at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning, lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. And what I say unto you all, watch. Okay, so we are never to put the plow down. We are never to assume that we've done enough. We are never to assume that we can become complacent. Okay, so just like how you go into a job for Esau and you don't sleep on the job, when Esau walks into the room, or you hope he doesn't walk into the room, you don't do it for our power, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay, so this is serious business. All right, so I'm going to play this video, and you can hear these ally of Esau, these coons, talk about what Esau, their massa, can do for us. All right, now listen to it.
Wealth gap, and we're doing it.
Cedric Richmond is a senior advisor to the president.
How long will it take for the proposals that you're talking about to actually have the effect of allowing black families to pass on wealth to their children and grandchildren?
We're not black.
Well, I think the first thing you have to do is decrease poverty right now.
They've been saying
Continue
that for
to
years,
invest
generations,
in education,
decades.
Prevent discrimination in home ownership.
It's not going to happen.
And access to capital. And we think that is the first meaningful step, so that this generation will have the wealth to pass down to the next generation.
It's what do you do looking back? What do you do ongoing right now? And then how do you look forward? And you have to really be working in all three of those areas if you want to make a meaningful dent in the racial wealth gap.
So paying off the historical debt doesn't necessarily in and of itself guarantee closing the gap. Meanwhile, closing the gap wouldn't necessarily mean resolving the debt.
This is a problem that has accumulated for centuries. You can't just solve the problem with just one payment, as robust as that might be.
There's the financial reckoning, but also a moral reckoning.
So as you can see, he said there's a financial and moral reckoning, which is the financial one. Nope. Moral, yes. Okay. Galatians 6 and 7 says, be not deceived. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And does Esau really believe that putting us through slavery for what amounts to almost 500 years, beating our backs in? I'm not going to put the pictures up here with us hanging there because Esau feeling gets hurt when, the truth comes out like that, and he strikes either strikes the video or just take it doesn't go on YouTube at all. But as you can see here, and we've all experienced it. All right, this is basically, and you can see the pride of these motherfuckers here. Okay, take a look here. The median so-called white household in the U.S. has $184,000 in wealth, while the median black, that's what they like to call us, household has less than $23,000. Okay, now when they put that in there and they're talking about, this wealth gap and all that stuff, Esau's not saying it in a way to help us. No, this is how they put our name down and lie about us to the other nations. Yes, we are at the bottom. Deuteronomy 28 tells us that we're going to be enslaved, be subject to slavery to this wicked man. Okay, but this is how they paint our image, because when you think of black people, you think of poverty, and this is another way Esau creates that constant, that dismissive look from everybody out there on us. Okay, this is how they bring it on their media. So they act as if they're helping you, but in reality, they're really talking shit about you to the world. Okay, as if you need their handout. Okay, but like I already told you with Galatians 6 and 7, be not deceived. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that he should also reap. We can also go into Numbers 35 and 33, which says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood is defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. That is the reparation right there. Blood. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi requires blood from these Edomites. Okay? You shed our blood, you shed his blood. Okay? We can't even begin to imagine, because we are not allowed to remember the past. And I know some of us were there when Yahawashi was crucified and what they did to him, the humiliation. And we see what they did to us. Okay? This is not our first time, okay, in this kingdom, or in this queendom, I should call it. Okay? So you see what they do to us. You know what they did to him. They shed this whole nation is built on the blood of the Israelites. Okay? And that is the reparation that Esau needs to shed. Your money is no good. Your Federal Reserve notes is no good. All right? And the coons that are following you are fooled. They've been saying this from when? The 1960s? So 60. That means that they're poor managers. If you really want to get worldly with it, they're poor managers. In 60 years, you cannot manage to get your people on to get the people on this nation who built it with their blood out of poverty. You're a shitty manager, man. We need to quit your ass. If in a job, you would have already quit. So that's why you see our people you need to quit. The 2/3 need to quit. I mean, the 1/3 we don't even listen to this man. It's comical actually to listen to this man talk his crap. Okay. Continuing on now, I'm gonna bring the book of Revelations 14 and starting with verse 17. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the altar which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in the sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horses' bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. Okay, and this is talking about Esau. Okay, so this is the reparation for Esau right here. Okay, let me show you what a winepress actually looks like. Okay, this is what's going to happen to you Edomites. This is the reparation you are going to pay. This is you right here. That's Esau right there. Those are Esau. All those grapes, those are Esau. Going into the winepress, the indignation. This is for your wickedness here. Okay, this is what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to do. He's going to He's going to send those death angels. Okay, and destroy you. And this is going to be this is your blood he has spilled, because you spilled our blood. Okay, that's the winepress right there. You want to get an illustration of it right there. All right, that is reparation, Esau. All right, not money. Your FRN notes don't mean anything. You're creating the money out of the trees that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi built. Okay, that's what paper is created of. Okay, and this is why we have to rejoice. Revelations 18 and 20 says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi had avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Here is a place that boasts about their greatness and all like that. If you've watched the movie The Titanic, what did they say? Not even Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi could sink the Titanic. And what happened on their maiden voyage? They sank. Okay? This is what's going to happen to Great Babylon right here. There is no reparation. There is not going to be any type of pay. We don't give two shits about your wealth gap or whatever case like that. This is nothing but put into the world, okay, of just how sorry and what a losers the so-called blacks in this country are. 450 years, and we can't even get nowhere near. Their wealth is 6 times more, but we don't need it. Okay, we already know what is going to happen to you. This is reparation that's coming to you right there, Esau. That's your reparation right there. This is the reparation. This is what you need to pay right there. That's going to be you. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to be doing this to you. Okay, all of you, all over the world, Europe, America, South America, it doesn't matter. You cannot hide from your judgment. Okay, you're going to get that judgment, and in the end, the rest of the world is going to stand off on the side and watch as this place is destroyed and obliterated by nuclear holocaust. And with that, I'd like to give all thanks and glory and honor to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Rakakadash. I give a shout out to the great millstone elders and brothers out there, and to you brothers out there that are in this truth, that are putting these lessons out daily and standing up in great boldness against these wicked queens. Okay, and you sisters watching, shalom.